playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Detroit Lions. The excitement level around here at a fever pitch as we're underway in the 2020 NFC Championship game. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It's a gain of 34.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Gun.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Now, that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Ready, yellow lady, Ricky,
On first down, Breeze. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go, D.
A handoff, Devontae Freeman. It'll be with 5 more, 3rd and 5 now.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Right there, right there in the middle, 55. I got him, 8.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Newton. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle.
I think in normal situations, most play callers would probably shelve that play in this situation. But down in the red zone, got a little something extra to play with. I like the way that he took a shot and went after it.
On 2nd and 9, Newton, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, and the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 on the board. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And a decent effort, but they'll mark him down about 3 yards shy of the first. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
21.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And Detroit getting set to go now. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Rolling to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Lions add on to their lead.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-0. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over. And now this is intercepted. And he coughed it up. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Break them tackles, Dominic.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, Newton. He's going to take a shot right away for the... And he's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Crazy.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. The defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
Yeah, the first one should have been interception. The first throw, I did the same play.
And the route is on here in this first half.
I said, I'm going to wait till he get back a little bit more. That nigga didn't even jump. That's crazy. Damn near the first quarter. I told him, I'm telling him right now.
Following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Told smoke now last time. I couldn't.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
He beat me like 36 to 70.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Yep, the computer's easy as shit. It's like when niggas start choosing.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that point.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. And here the pressure from the outside linebacker spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot, that they occupy.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Ryan Shazier providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze.
Hey, go to fucking.
Cates Walker complete. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
It's got to the point when we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers. Nowhere to escape,
and he goes down.
He's just like Von Miller.
Geno Atkins in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
This nigga's not blocking.
Cameron Wake. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Airing this one out for Fitzgerald.
Bro, that's cheating like shit,
it's complete.
That's cheating like shit. They made me come down.
37. A huge play there for Arizona. 56 yards.
Hot now. Oh, my.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely.
Let's go, Greedy.
For Amendola, and it's intercepted.
Greedy
Williams picks it off, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Amendola, the intended receiver.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
But it ain't going to take long. Like, you said what?
So out now come the Lions. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all
look,
athletes are seeking that.
You got Von Miller out there on
the
perimeter. You got to put him on the line or something.
Works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that
he
you're
only
talking
played,
about.
but he don't really play. He's too busy fucking fat bitches.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch the safety screen.
It was Von Miller. I see him now.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
I don't even want the ball like that, but I feel like I have to.
Reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 50. And it's on the ground, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
Damn!
And these guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
Damn,
all I
who's
remember
52?
as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9.
This nigga talking about some OKE comeback time.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 44, Breeze
Oh, that's my goal. Bobby not playing with him.
And the ball is knocked down.
Oh, man.
This is scooped up by the Lions. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Niggas can't come across the middle. We better fall down or something.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because
Bobby
you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Newton now to throw. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
What the fuck? I pressed square. I'm thinking it was holding. He face masked me. That's all right.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Let me go to John Wall.
Out of the gun, Newton. Forced out to his left. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30.
My man Cam out here running shit over.
The scramble, it gets him a 1st down.
Cam,
now,
nice.
Those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
And I ain't lagging.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. A shotgun snap for Newton.
He dropped it.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. And 2nd down. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
He running niggas over fast as shit. Oh, yeah. Well, on Instagram?
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
I got people looking for me.
Throwing is Newton. Open man right side is Shark. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Yeah. I'm telling you, but this bitch faking.
Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal.
Oh, got somewhere to go. Oh, they blitzing.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Cam Newton scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the
but if you
Lions
quit, make sure you press start and
cruise
quit.
control.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
I'm not rematching him. Trying to play
has been theirs. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it.
Oh, you vicious. Nah, this nigga vicious. Hell no, that quality wasn't good. Hold on, man. I'm about to FaceTime Tori. Tell this nigga I can't even play him right now.
Hey, do the group jump.
That nigga vicious.
Yeah. I'm going through it.
Yo.
Hey, why that nigga quitting like that, man?
Hey, man, that shit cheating like shit. Dex, what's up, baby?
What's good, Dex?
Hey, shit, what's up with you, cuz?
Hey, this shit like that. Let me go ahead and curse him out.
Hey, man, this nigga Streeter just dogged me in the Madden, dog.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
I couldn't catch a break. Niggas is fumbling, not catching.